Alright, we're streaming.
Are we?
Medal of Fart.
Yes.
The fuck was that?
He came in. We heard a loud
fucking goodbye, Lee.
So that was Lee, everybody.
I can't wait to make fun of that in the fucking highlights. We're gonna fresh boot.
Venom.
I hope he didn't like fall down the stairs and die.
Hope this isn't like a recreation when Jason's house fucking exploded. What the fuck was that?
What the fuck was that? Fun fact about Medal of Honor: it has tank controls. It has tank controls, but if you go to the settings and you go to the third option, look at that. Modern fucking controls. Now we have modern controls for Medal of Honor. Because this game came out after the DualShock.
Wow!
Alright, so we're gonna start a new game.
Good morning, Lieutenant.
I do love how they fucking catapult when you kill them. Justin, shut the fuck up. This footage will be like unusable if you keep fucking doing it. It's so fucking rude. Oh my god.
Oh man. This is Justin at a peak right now in the stream. From here
This is his peak. I hate to see him at his best.
It's alright.
Alright, so I got the objectives completed, but I have a shotgun now. Can I use it? Are there still Nazis hunting around?
You know how they say shotgun in Spanish?
How?
El shotgun.
No, it's not what that's not what the word is. Alright. Well, I haven't switched tracks, obtain.
You're indoors!
I have 3 IDs.
Hmm.
Doors locked. Now this was new.
This is my red ID. This is the one they told me to show in France.
This was unheard of in the games. Like a fucking like undercover level. Like Doom didn't have this. Half-Life didn't have this. This was new. At all.
I just want to point out that Lee just said the funniest thing ever. Because
he
he just said like, yeah, this is the passport that I'm supposed to show. Like, can you imagine if an undercover agent just said that to somebody?
Yes, this is the passport you require.
This is the passport that they told me to show in France.
Wait, what?
Did it work?
Did it work? Can I go through? What?
Alright, I'm lost immediately.
Oh man. Told you.
Just use your time machine.
Use your Google ID, maybe it'll fool them.
Can I shoot this guy? I mean, I most certainly can. Double commandant. Oh, I got his papers.
You just need to run past him and be like, I don't have time. I must find the pooping fountain.
That was actually my objective. I actually had to kill him, and I switched the tracks, and I just need one more key card.
I was so pissed off when I got my first ID.
Why did you really shit in it?
Not only do I look like shit, I'm not even looking at the fucking camera. Because the woman there was like, okay, say cheese. And I was like, oh.
They surprised you.
Just look fucking. I'm like looking down in the photo and I'm not smiling. I'm just
So you look like
fucking
you're
depressed.
Now that you survived the initial field test of your basic conversational German, it's time to get down to business. Oh my god, shut up. Whenever I try to read shit, like imagine like we're all in the war room getting briefed on like an actual mission, but Justin's in his chair just going.
No, he's actually shitting himself.
I was just imagining King Ass Ripper just happens to be there and he's just farting in the corner.
And the general giving the briefing is like, you have a fucking problem, Private.
Damn.
I know something.
I'll find
Damn,
censored
the
all.
only problem I got is there's not enough bees.
I need to steal Freight Manifest. Contains a roster of all German metal works. Oh,
I can't believe Jason's not here. He's missing all this.
Jason loves me.
Yeah.
Oh, I've been caught.
Oh, you've been somebody else wrong.
I've been rumbled. Oh wait, that button I just pressed was the alarm.
Whoopsie!
I thought it was a
Maybe
button to
if I
open
pull
the
this
door.
alarm, they will know I'm here.
No way, the American went that way.
This is just like the joke that we were trying to explain to Jason a couple days ago. A runabout. I'll
You
steal
were
it.
trying to explain something to
And no
Jason.
one will ever know.
Mm.
Hello. Guten Tag. Guten Tag.
Guten Tag, wo ist eine Puppenfahrt?
Isn't there a joke in like one of the Wolfenstein games where like a Nazi confronts BJ, and he's like hot dog, and they all start laughing at him.
Yeah, they all start laughing. Ha ha! Oh, those shitty Americans, they only say things like hot dog. Okay, you can go.
That was a good game.
And then they don't suspect a single fucking thing.
Quake is.
So that's
great.
basically what Dusk is, so.
I've been playing
I guess
Quake
next
for the
year,
first
Quake.
time because like Jason gave me a discount code and I bought it for $1, and Quake is fucking
Medal
awesome.
of Honor 2010 is better, says Jason.
That is wow. That's like objectively wrong. That game.
Yeah.
That game fucking sucks.
Well, hey,
I'll be
maybe it's
real.
like-
I kind of forgot they made Medal of Honor games.
Well, yeah,
Like,
we haven't had a
after a
Medal of
while.
Honor game since 2010.
Oh, is that the last one?
It's either, I think that's when Medal of Honor Warfighter, because there's two modern Medal of Honor games. There's Medal of Honor, just Medal of Honor, and Medal of Honor Warfighter, and those games are like, really bad.
Mm-hmm.
They're just boring. They're just like really boring.
No, there's a Medal of Honor that's just called Medal of Honor, called from 2010.
Yeah, it's like it takes place in like the Iraq War or something, or like in the Middle East
Yeah,
somewhere.
it's from EA, just so you know.
Well, this game's also
Oh,
I didn't-
no!
it's not good.
I actually would love it if this mission was a
Would love-
VR mission.
Well,
And
well,
Cameron had to talk to the officers. and it's just the same scenario I just described. Where it's like, oh, I am Officer Schitzelstein. No, you're not. I'm Officer Schitzelstein. No, you're not. I am.
There are
Maybe
barely
You're right.
there are barely any undercover missions in the Medal of Honor VR game. There's like one.
Yeah, because how are you gonna get undercover like in VR?
Dude,
Explain
at
yourself,
some-
Cameron.
I don't
At
know.
some point in the future, video games are gonna get so advanced that like VR, all the NPCs and all the characters will be able to react to you like they would like real people in life. They'll have dialogue trees that they'll be able to say pretty much anything in response to whatever the fuck you say. So
Who's your commanding
that'd be
officer?
cool.
Who's your commanding
That's
officer? This
fuck
pistol.
you, though.
Who's your commanding officer? This pistol.
I hope when that day comes, we're still streaming with Cameron.
Just saying.
Hopefully, I won't be caught.
Like Cameron, fart on Cameron.
Oh, hello. Yeah, that's
Did you know at one point Germany made its own ripoff of Nintendo back in the 80s?
Really? Oh my god, I
Yeah.
have so many objectives. Gain
see it. I
access
wanna
to
check
bridge,
that right
find
now.
wrench, gain access to engineering, gem engine, exit ship to cargo hold.
Don't shit pants.
Commandando Breck and Mushai Hos. Bridge is this way.
You can't shit my pants.
They actually did. They made like a knockoff Famicom. It's called the Dendy,
Dandy. Yeah. Dandy.
and it could play Famicom games. They were smart.
May I see your papers, please?
They were smart.
I'm sorry, but I can't let you in.
Can't let me in?
We
Okay,
make
asshole.
fun of them, but I like to see any of us try and build a fake Famicom because I bet we couldn't.
I also like this fake Switch they got here. It's awesome.
Throw me your papers.
They have a fake Switch in your country.
There we go, guys. Oh, guys,
Yeah,
I got
like
the papers of the bridge.
Like it's right next to the to the real Nintendo Switches are, which is funny. But it's not a Switch. Like they're not trying to rip off Switch. You can like log into the internet and watch movies on it and shit. But it like
See-
has detachable controllers and everything.
See, what I think is like really funny is that like when Americans talk about other countries like making rip-off consoles, I was like, "How you wouldn't see that in America?" I'm like, "Yes, you fucking would. They're all over the place."
There's so many knockoff consoles in America.
Not America is basically the emulator capital of the world.
Maybe.
I don't know. I'm pretty sure that's China because have you seen like the fake PS5 from China?
What unit are
Well,
you from?
yeah, but like you're gonna find that shit mostly over here.
Yeah, that's true. One of my
So,
friends bought like one of those like he bought one of those like little like fake Nintendo Minis sold at the mall, and there was like a game on it called like Super Galaga Extreme,
Oh my god.
and he played it. And he's like, it's basically unbeatable and borderline unplayable. You play as the little spaceship, and then out of nowhere, enemy spaceships come from up, down, left, and right on the screen and just start all blasting you at the same fucking time.
I remember the time I didn't know what GTA was.
I wasn't allowed to
Your
play
dad,
GTA as a
your
kid.
dad didn't know what GTA was.
Yeah.
Let me guess. You got a prostitute in the game, and you were and your dad walked in.
The funny thing was, like, he saw me play and he was like, this game probably wasn't for you. But he thought the game was so fucking awesome.
This game was not made for you specifically, Lee.
Yeah.
That's funny.
The thing is, he saw it and he fucking loved it and he let me play it.
Were you one of those
Do
kids
your
who?
parents, do your parents speak English, or do they only speak Spanish?
Dad, like we mostly speak Spanish, but like Dad has like that really crapped out English. Like, I don't know if this game was for you.
he didn't come in there and he was like, no video quick. And then he just took it away and threw it in the trash.
Why do you say that? No video, wait.
No video.
Don't die! Don't die! Don't be violent! Lee, were you one of those kids whenever there was like something like when you were playing a violent game, you play it like a non-violent game? Like when you win GTA, you thought you played it just like a driving simulator. Like, oh, there's no crime, it's just driving. Did you ever do that?
Yeah, that
Your papers, please.
yeah, that happened to me like when I first played like Dead Rising.
Hello?
I didn't think it was like a
It's just
zombie
a shopping
game. I thought
simulator, Dad. I
it's a
swear.
walking simulator.
Yeah, it's just a walking simulator with zombies.
I never forget when, because my dad used to be like a really big like helicopter dad when it came to whatever I watched and played. But yet he let me watch Evil Dead. He let me watch Evil Dead when I was 9, and he had no problem with it.
All right, I gotta restart the loop now.
That's a
But-
good move.
Yeah, that's a perfect kid's movie. He used to watch it with me. He'd be like, "Oh, let's watch Evil Dead." Then we watch it. Yeah, that's fun. And then he'd leave.
Sir?
But like when I would play video games, if I was playing a video game and somebody swore like once, you know, like I was playing Resident Evil Outbreak File 1, like when it first came out,
Hi.
and one of the characters was like, "You son of a bitch," and my dad immediately comes into the room and he's like, "What did he just say? What
Your
did he
dad like
just say?"
suddenly behind you.
All right, sir.
Your dad comes out of the TV. You're not supposed to play this.
Yeah, and he like would fucking take it away, and he'd like, yeah, for like a week, and then I'd find out where he hid it and just take it back.
Oh my god.
So I was a fucking
It's funny
asshole
because
kid.
it's funny because I wasn't like allowed to play like super violent games. Like I could play like Call of Duty and shit like that, but anything super violent it was like a
Yeah,
Your
me neither.
papers
You know,
are in order.
it was
I
like a
wasn't
line,
allowed
a
to do
thin
that
line
either.
there.
Like, the only
But,
game
like-
that was banned was GTA.
Yeah, but like I would watch. He would let me watch sex scenes in movies.
Oh yeah, my parents would
Yeah,
let me
like-
watch all these
Girl.
movies.
Yeah, like my dad didn't care much about what I watched. He just cared about what I played, and that was it. You know what we should do? We should do an April Fool's Day where you, me, and Lee, we just get our dads to do a stream
Oh no.
Who are you?
together.
Don't have me here.
There's been a long
No.
request to have my dad on
What
stream.
unit are you from?
Sorry, sir.
Because Cameron's dad just gonna be like, "Is this a robot? What the hell is that? What
Yeah,
is
yeah.
this?
Do
What's
you want
going on?"
do you want to tell me about the whole fucking Lupin robot thing?
I don't know the whole story, so you tell.
One day I was watching a Lupin third part 1 in my living room, Lee, and when I watch stuff in the living room, my dad will come in and he'll just like sit down with me and watch it with me, and it was the episode where the magician is like fireproof and shit. Is like a fireproof magician, and Lupin gets the formula that makes him fireproof. And this is important because my dad didn't know that. He came in towards the end where after they already explained it. So Lupin gets like caught on fire and shit and doesn't die. And at dinner, I was like, "Why was he a robot?" And I was like, "What?" I was like, "Yeah, he was on fire and wasn't dying." And I had to explain to him why Lupin wasn't dying. He thought it was a robot.
Like you guys, your dads are probably like way younger than my dad.
How old is your dad? Well,
2 billion.
My dad's like My dad's 63.
oh, my dad is like 50.
Yeah, my dad's in his 50s too.
So like my dad's like 63 years old. He's gonna be 64 like in October, so not soon, but still. But like, yeah, like my dad just doesn't have like a high he does not have a high tolerance for shit he doesn't like. Now, if this was a live action Lupin movie, he'll sit down and watch the whole fucking thing.
Maybe you should show
he'll
him,
probably like it.
You should show him strange psychokinetic.
Good thing he likes you then.
No, okay. The reason why he watched Castle Cagliostro was because I told him that there are other Lupin movies after he watched the 2014 one. He's like, "Oh, bring a couple over." And me, my stepmother, and my wife, and my dad, we all were watching Strange Psychokinetic Strategy. After like 10 minutes, all of us were like, "Turn this shit off."
I'm gonna watch that later tonight.
And then we just watched Castle Cagliostro. We watched Castle Cagliostro, and he ended up liking Castle Cagliostro. But like I said, my I still say that for April Fool's Day, we gotta get all our dads fucked.
Am I still undercover?
Instead of us, like we won't be on stream at all and just be our dads.
Yeah. Just create a separate group for our dads.
It'd be Cameron's dad playing the game, and then my dad and Lee's dad just talking.
My dad plays the game.
That would be funny.
Is your dad good at any games?
He plays Call of Duty. That's kind of it.
Like my dad, because like my dad, he'll literally just be like, video games are for fucking lazy asses. You know what we should be doing? We should be doing a stream where we're all working out. Come on, guys, let's work out. And then you just hear my dad working out in the background.
Oh, I have a Walther P38.
Meanwhile, my dad is just like, he didn't even join the stream. He's like off doing something else.
He's like, I have something else to do.
It's like my dad's not unused to streams. He's like he runs his own podcast.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What's it called?
It's called How Did We Get Here? And it's just him. He picks random topics and he just does a completely unbiased point of view. Like, where did this topic start and how did we get to the state that it's in the 21st century?
That's actually kind of
cool.
interesting.
That's kind of cool. I'd watch that.
Yeah, and that's like my dad's.
I like to think like when your dad is like recording his podcast, meanwhile you're like streaming with us, and you can just hear all the bullshit that's going in the background.
I would never do that. At least not to my dad.
Shit,
He's like,
I would never do that to my dad. But like, no, he records it at this guy's place. I can't remember. I think his name is Jimmy or something.
I had to think like, wonder how did it impact everything, after 9/11, and like how did that lead to everything? You just hear fucking
meanwhile Justin's on our stream Justin's on our stream farting up a storm and not being smart at all.
Me, like one of my dad's most recent episodes was on like electric cars. Like he just details like the history of electric vehicles and how it went from like an actual alternative to being like a controversial choice.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah, and he's like, why is it a controversial choice? Why? Doesn't make any sense. And he's a lot more dictated than I am when I say shit. But I think he also did one right before the Super Bowl where he was just talking about like sports in general, like how sports went from just a recreational activity to being like a full-fledged media empire.
Tell him to make an episode where he talks about anime.
How do we get to anime?
It would be like his shortest episode.
Yeah, the first 1 minute
anime,
podcast.
it's fucking shit and don't watch it.
The first 1 minute podcast from your dad.
Yeah. Jason says, unpopular opinion, I like COD 3.
COD 3 is fine. COD 3 is
COD 3's
okay.
alright.
Mm.
You must be
It's
on
not
board.
like the worst, but like it's alright.
You'll come across
Popular
different
opinion,
U-boats.
I don't like it.
What'd you say?
No, I think in my opinion, Call of Duty 3 was necessary because without it, I don't think it would have been obvious to the developers that they needed to do a different era than World War II.
Yeah, because after like what it was Call of Duty 3, World at War, and then Modern Warfare.
Yeah.
I like World at War. I have World at War. I'll play World at War one day again.
First Call of Duty game I ever played was Big Red 1.
Oh, poor bastard.
Call of Duty, am I right?
Call of Duty.
I'm glad. I can't believe we went this long without making that joke.
Mm.
Ah,
It wasn't even Jeff who made it. That's the funny part.
You're all idiots. All of you are idiots.
Oh,
What a heavy load Einstein must have had. Fucking morons everywhere.
Fuck you, you're the one who cheated and goes.
I'm not. That was like that was years ago. Okay.
Yeah, you technically
Everything-
never finished Silent Hill 2.
Every time
You're
we
right.
fight,
I
we're just like,
never.
"I'm gonna bring
That was
up."
not
Never.
my fault. The fact that I didn't finish Silent Hill 2 is not my fault.
You didn't finish Silent Hill 2. It fucking crashed. I think in the games they say that it was in Maine, and then in the movies it's in West Virginia. Or Virginia, one of the
The
two.
game crashed.
Did it actually?
You did. I tried.
This was after, by the way. There was so much foreshadowing to that too, because like me and Jason kept joking, like, can you imagine if his game crashes like right at the very end?
Oh,
It was
man.
so funny. It was perfect.
None of us could stop. Like, and the thing is, it happened like 5 minutes after Jason said it, and like an hour after I said it. Because I was like, Jason, and he's like, what? Like, wouldn't it be funny if this game just fucking crashed right now? And he's like, hee hee, and I'm like, hee hee. Like we're like giggling like behind camera. Camera's like, shut up, don't say that.
Hi.
And then right when we get to the end, he's like, I want to see what the rating is. Wait, what's going on? Oh no, the game crashed.
It made like a ticking noise, and I was like, "What's that ticking noise?"
That was funny. It's funny.
Okay, Jason says, I love the first World at War. It is the best COD game.
There's only
I like World at War.
There's only one World at War game. There's only one game called World at War.
Oh yeah,
Jason.
you're right. There is only one World at War.
He's talking about the actual wars, guys.
He might be.
That's unless he's talking about the whole.
He might be talking about the game Call of Duty World War II.
Oh yeah.
That game was alright. I like that game.
I
Oh
just
shit, he's
replayed the
rolling!
whole
Oh my
campaign.
god, next
I
gen.
just replayed the whole campaign for World War II. I thought it was great.
I thought it was pretty good. It's one of the best COD campaigns we've had in a while. That and like the Modern Warfare ones.
Oh yeah, and Jason is bro. You also almost soft locked in Silent Hill 2 as well.
No, I thought I was soft locked.
I know, but you were raging so hard.
How would you feel? I'm so glad this isn't my career. You know, I'm glad that I do this for pleasure.
I was going to say, can we make this series officially? Can we officially make our streams Stooges play?
Jason, the only reason why you hate COD World War II is because I beat you in private matches so many times.
World War II game shit. I didn't think World War II is bad. Like I said, I just played the campaign.
Like there's a level in Call of Duty World War II where you're undercover, like in Medal of Honor, and that's like the best level in the game.
Yeah, and I also like just ran around going, "Excuse me, where's the pooping fountain?"
That was like a
And they're
great
all like,
level.
This is Justin. He's a master of disguise. That's right. He can infiltrate any base. Mm-hmm.
He's covered in shit.
Go in there and try to get those documents. Won't he need like passports and
No need.
documents to prove that he's supposed to be there? Watch and learn. I run in there holding the back of my pants. Quickly, where's the pooping fountain? I don't have time.
Yeah, no one's gonna stop you if you have to go to the. No one has ever stopped a man who's running to the bathroom.
Over there. Over there. Oh, And I run away,
Thank you.
And then I immediately run straight into an office, gather all the papers, shove them in my shirt, come back. Oh, thank you! I almost shitted my pants! I got it. See, I told you he was the best.
Alright, destroy large
There's gonna be
door.
some great ass highlights. I'm telling you that.
This game is really fun.
Yeah, when you're not cheating.
I haven't
We can
cheated
separate
once. Shut up.
enthusiasm, how
A
fun it
man
is,
cheated
Cameron.
once, and now all of a sudden his reputation's ruined forever.
You didn't have a reputation to begin with.
You know that guy who, like, Billy Mitchell, the Donkey Kong cheater, is like he is still getting exposed to this day.
Yeah, like there's
That's
always
like-
like a new.
Yeah, like I think
video.
new stuff came out
Billy
like this
Mitchell?
month. What? Yeah, Billy Mitchell. Yeah, like I think new stuff has come out about him.
No, like he wanted to sue Angry Video Game Nerd because they
Because he made a joke
like made
about
a
him.
fan edit of like again calling him a cheater.
You're familiar with Billy Mitchell, world video game champion? He could probably do it. So I gotta find a way to harness his power, and I think I found a way. That's right, we're gonna cheat.
Probably not.
Oh,
but,
a German at the Puppenfarten. A real German.
the pooping fucking.
Oh, he doesn't have a gun. He's surrendering. Oh wait, no, he has a gun. He's dead.
He's trying to piss, man.
I just searched up some Billy Mitchell news. He wants to sue like JG Quintel now for like that episode. For a regular show.
Oh yeah, I
Because
remember
like
that.
regular show has like a knockoff Billy Mitchell in one of the episodes.
They
Thank
also,
you
he
for
also,
being so dumb.
Didn't he also try to sue the Adam Sandler movie Pixels because Peter Dinklage's character is
Oh, yeah.
like
Yeah,
is
he's
like
Billy
a
Mitchell. Yeah,
parody
he
of him.
cheated at Donkey Kong.
Yeah,
Yeah, like
it's like
dude, Peter
because
Dinklage.
Peter,
in that
yeah,
shit.
because Peter Dinklage basically plays Billy Mitchell in that movie. Well, before we sign off, I want to say a special goodbye message to a good friend of ours.
Who?
You know, he means very dear to us, and we all love him very much. Go fuck yourself, Billy Mitchell.
we love you,
yeah,
Billy
if you-
Mitchell. And the highlights,
if
and the
you wanna
highlights for this
sue-
video have
If
like
you
want to
sue,
Billy Mitchell.
make sure it's specifically for Cameron, since it's his channel, his stream.
Mhm. And he's a cheater too, so like you guys can get to know each other.
Right.
We're gonna
So,
be with Sheriff
so
Sam.
you know, you both suck. So go fuck yourself, Billy Mitchell. And you know, fuck you, Ubi Ball. I've said this for almost 20 years. Go fuck yourself, man.
I hate video games.
So I guess we're gonna assault a castle, like Castle Wolfenstein.
This is the Moselle River near Metz.
I was about to make the
Now, this is
Wolfenstein
Fort
joke.
Smith.
This is the Measles
It's
River.
proving to be
Make sure
one
don't
tough
drink from
nut to
this
crack.
private.
Thick concrete walls, artillery, machine gun emplacements, dragons, teeth.
So this is
What,
like
the Ohio River?
Batch of German
this
defenses.
the
What you see in the
impenetrable
recon is
Ohio
only
River.
the tip of the iceberg. These
This is like
forts
that
Man,
one
it-
movie where they gotta go
incredibly
destroy the
deep, sometimes
guns.
4 or 5
I mean,
levels
it might as well be
down.
impenetrable. If you go anywhere near the Ohio River, you're probably going to get radioactive.
Command and control centers,
radiated and
radio
fucking
rooms,
die.
supply bays, don't
Alright, we're skipping this cutscene. Entry points are fortified. I don't need to read your dossier.
Fuck the dossier. We'll just do this, like, you know, on the fly.
And immediately gets court-martialed.
How was
What
I
do you mean?
supposed
What
to
do you
know
mean
that
I
I had
didn't-
to follow?
What do you mean I didn't follow orders?
What do you mean I have to follow orders?
Alright.
That seems like a vague
Ooh.
instruction to me.
Thompson submachine gun. Alright, now we're kicking ass.
We're kicking ass and taking exams to see if we have AIDS.
Where is the crowbar? Is it my crowbar?
What is the German word for crowbar?
What?
What is the German word for crowbar?
Brecheisen.
Well, I'll tell you right now that I'm a little concerned of what people are looking up on Google, because just by typing in German word for, the top result behind grandma, which is Oma apparently, the second most searched for result is German word for punchable face.
Oh, what?
That's just what it is.
I haven't found any of the gas valves. Hopefully my objective will be met. This level is fucking
Okay,
crawling.
simple, yeah. One, why can't you just blow this full place up?
Well, Jason, it's a gas facility.
Then
Jason, he's in the facility.
Yeah, Jason, I'm in the facility. I'm also America's most deadliest soldier. I don't think they want to lose me. I've been fighting the Nazi forces single-handedly.
Oh, here's what I found weird as well. In this game, why don't they have no swastikas on their uniform?
No, there's swastikas.
No, not on their uniform. They look like just generic people in brown.
Well, I think they will. Well, Jason, this is the PS1.
Mate, fucking Call of Duty did it way better.
Jason, this game came out before Call of Duty.
Still, Call of Duty did it better though.
Well,
But
Call
when
of
did
Duty
that
did
come
not.
out?
Jason, Call of Duty didn't. Jason, this game would not have existed without Call of Duty. I mean, opposite of that. Yeah.
Wait,
without,
okay, when did that game come out?
This game came out in like 1997, and Call of Duty came out in like 2000.
2003, actually.
Well, that just proves my point.
And it's still a better fucking game.
I mean, like, listen, both games have their merits. All right, like I would not write off either game.
If I have to, like, out of all the, like, each game, like, they have their best moments. Like, for me, personally, I think their best Call of Duty game for war is just the original World at War.
Well, the thing is, this game is more kind of about espionage. Like this. Like, I don't know if you guys. Oh, what the fuck?
Like, if you think about it as well, the first World at War game, it shows you each side on the American side.
Well,
the
Jason, you think
side.
Jason? I don't know why you think World at War is the first Call of Duty game. It isn't.
Oh no, I'm saying it's the first World at War game for Call of Duty.
What? No, Call of Duty is the first World at War.
No,
War
in
game.
no, I'm saying with a name called World at War. I'm saying.
There's only one Call of Duty game called World at War.
When I say World at War, I've heard people say, "Oh, World War Two."
Well, Jason, there's a Call of Duty game called World War II.
And World War Two is a fucking shit game.
That's pretty good.
No, it's.
JC, you do realize that people refer to any Call of Duty game that takes place during World War II as World War II.
Well, no, they refer to Call of Duty games based on what the name is. But Jason, you have to understand that Medal of Honor is more about like espionage. Like, do you guys know what the OSS is?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty much like proto CIA.
Along with
I'm not a Medal of Honor doing anything. I don't like Medal. I don't like Medal of Honor.
Well, the thing is, I've been playing Medal of Honor. I played Medal of Honor Underground, and I have Allied Assault.
I've played the PS3 version of Medal of Honor, if that counts.
Yeah, like the worst one. You played the modern one.
Hey, at least I've played a Medal of Honor.
Yeah,
game.
but everyone is like, yeah, those are like the worst Medal of Honor games.
I actually really liked it.
Yeah, of course you did.
And this is why I won't tell Cameron my opinions on shit.
Like, listen. The best Medal of Honor games are Medal of Honor Underground, Allied Assault, Frontline.
Why? Let me guess. Because you liked them.
Rising Sun, and Airborne.
Cam, cause hey, if you like those games, and I like my own games.
Well, yeah. Well, I can actually give reasons why I like my games.
Cameron, you don't need reasons for a lot of things.
What? Yes, you do.
I mean, you do need a reason for liking something. You can't just say like, "Oh, I like this by default."
Like Jason, the reason
Oh,
why
okay,
I
I'll take that back. The only thing you could say that for is like breathing.
Germany's attempt to build something called.
Like this,
I like to breathe.
But when I say it's because I grew up with it and I had more fun with it.
That's not a reason. That's just an
Yes, it
environment.
is.
That's just an environmental situation.
Germany's favor.
Yeah, I mean, you can't say like, for example, I can't say like if someone's like, "Oh, I have this soda, it's called Super Cola," and I'm like, I don't like Super Cola because I never tried it because I didn't grow up with it. That doesn't make sense. You know, it's like, well, what I should say is I don't really have an opinion on Super Cola because I've never drank it. I don't know if Super Cola is a real thing or not, but like, you know, it'd be that. Or because, like, for example, I haven't said shit during this whole Medal of Honor debate that you two are having because I've never played Medal of Honor. I don't really have an opinion on it.
I'm still counting me as playing if I played the.
Well, you have played Medal of Honor, but you played a bad one. That is not what Medal of Honor is. To be honest, I think Medal of Honor really only works in World War II.
I played it. I just didn't like it. It was too like espionage-y.
Well, the thing is, that's why. Listen. I like both. Like I played a lot of Medal of Honor games. I played a lot of Call of Duty games. I like both because they succeed at different things.
Oh, guess what I might do though, Justin? Possibly in August one day.
Yeah.
Well, no, sometime in August. I don't know. But guess what I might do?
Meth.
Actually, fly to with me and one of my mates. Go to Canada for TennoCon.
Cool.
For what?
TennoCon, basically Warframe. It's been 10 years.
Oh, I forgot. I forgot you like that shit game, Warframe.
Fuck off! It's a good game. Only because you can't play it.
This shit. If I can't play this shit. Turn off.
Says don't really cheat on games.
I've only cheated once. And you would too. At least I played the game, you didn't.
So Jason, if you go to Canada, are you ready to drink milk from bags?
No, not. No, it's just for. No, it's just for one little thing. Just
Jason, that's the
go
first
to
thing, that's the
TennoCon and
first
just go
thing
back.
they make you do if you want to step foot in the country.
Are you gonna drink the maple syrup?
I'm not a syrup person.
What do you have on your pancakes and waffles?
So like, I can take the
Holy
waffles.
shit!
Are you ready to eat Canadian bacon, which is just pieces of ham?
Justin. Okay, for some reason I thought you was gonna get this game. Star Wars Tales from the Galaxy.
Why?
Because it's a Star Wars game.
Okay, well, unlike you, I don't have brand loyalty. I don't buy things if I don't want them.
Oh god. Cameron, can you shoot me?
No.
Just a Zombieland Headshot Fever Reloaded.
Sounds like a you problem, but
Yeah, like Jason, you do know that I don't just buy like every Star Wars game. I only own like
I
5.
do. I have every single Star Wars game. Because I'm a freak. Oh my god.
Oh, wait, Cameron, not on now until Resident Evil 4.
Holy shit, there's so many fucking Nazis. Yes, it was. It was superfluous. It was pointless.
Okay, but I thought it is Nazis. Look at the posters. One of them, it just has a not like. Well, I see it blown up, obviously.
That's
It just looks like some American.
Jason. That's literally a Nazi youth.
No, not that one. The one in black.
STEM?
Yeah.
Well, Jason, that looks like a normal, like, German man.
It didn't
Wait,
look
did
German.
Jason say? Did Jason just say that looks like? Well, what's a German supposed to look like, Jason? You can't tell the difference between a German and an American. It's like how you can't tell the difference between a British person and American. What the fuck does that even mean?
Holy shit.
That came out wrong.
So you're. Did you just call Americans Nazis?
No.
Whoa, not cool,
Fucking
man.
idiot.
I need to destroy.
Now I'm pissed at Jason. In order for Jason to make up for this, he has to donate 200,000 pounds
Get out.
to a local puppy farm so that the puppies can be raised in good homes. And if he says no, that means he hates puppies.
I'm more of a cat person anyway.
He hates puppies, ladies and gentlemen. He is evil. He's unequivocally evil. We must cast him out. I cast you to Cameron's house.
Mate, you sound like fucking Twitter.
Yeah, probably. I've been on Twitter too.
I'm still saying though, we should. We need
Oh,
to stop using
Jason,
Twitter more
Jason,
like
whenever
Twitter.
you say, I like whatever you said to preface your like current claim, it always ends up bad. So be careful what you're about to
I
say.
don't know. Why do we give Twitter people more power? Like when they go on a massive bitch high raid, everyone, the full bandwagon comes on, and like someone gets fucked over.
Well, Jason, you know what I do to counteract that? I don't follow controversial figures and movements. I just follow people I like that aren't controversial. Colonel Hargrave is best to explain your mission to me, but I think I understand more than he does. An old boyfriend, male acquaintance of mine.
MLB, a shit game.
What?
I'm just saying any sports game is pretty shit.
That's a very complete 180 of a topic. I like Jason. You saying all sports games are bad?
Pretty much, yeah.
What about Mario? What about the Mario sports games?
Jason doesn't play sports.
Hello, Lee. Jason,
I
what's your
used to play
favorite
rugby.
Mario? Jason, Lee, have you played any Mario sports games as of late?
I played the newest one, Mario Strikers, I think it's
Oh,
called.
I love Mario Sluggers.
Yeah, that's a good game. It's a fun game.
I remember me, Fat Tyler, and Aaron had a Sluggers tournament at the end of the school year.
My favorite Mario game is Mario Does Meth.
My favorite Mario game
Right.
is Yoshi Commits Tax Fraud.
By the way, Cameron, did you like Sherlock Holmes Chapter 1?
I haven't played it. You should ask that to Justin. He's played it.
That's what I'm asking. That's what I said, Justin.
And he said Cameron.
You said
You
Cameron?
said Cameron.
No, I said Justin.
No,
You
you
said
said
Cameron.
Cameron.
No, I'm going through.
Oh my god.
Cameron,
It doesn't matter.
Just, Cameron, please, do what you need to do.
Okay, I'll do what I have. I'll do what I gotta do.
But Justin, do you like that game?
Oh, support's not.
Admit you were wrong, and I will. I'll tell you my opinion.
You're not gonna tell me anyway. You're
No,
gonna
I'm
say
gonna
it's
tell you.
shit.
No, you don't know that.
Justin, you said it's shit before.
I've never said that.
Yeah, he's never said that.
So admit you were wrong, and I will give you my honest opinion.
I said Justin.
Admit you were wrong, and I will give you my honest opinion.
No, I swear I said Justin. I know I did.
Why does this feel like a SWAT negotiation? Just
Like,
admit you were wrong.
Like Jason, it
I
was
said
Jason. It was
Justin.
literally just a slip of the tongue. Everyone does it. It's fine.
Yeah.
I can't. I swear to God, if you fucking sing this song, I'm gonna fucking find you.
If
And
you
drop
admit you were
you.
wrong, I won't sing the Jason is wrong song.
I was wrong.
Wow, ladies and gentlemen, that's the first time it's ever happened in fucking history. This is a
Yeah.
monumental occasion. Anyway, to answer
Yeah.
your question, I actually enjoyed Sherlock Holmes Chapter 1. I thought the gameplay was pretty solid. My only complaint about it is that it is a repetitive game. You're kind of just doing the same shit over and over again. It runs on the exact same engine as the Sinking City, but it doesn't have a skill tree. And
That's
other
a game.
than that,
That's a game you don't like.
no, I don't really like the Sinking City.
I don't either.
Horse shit.
Oh.
No, we gotta figure out when we're gonna do that Call of Duty competition.
Yeah, no.
Jason, I don't think you realize that game is 6 hours long.
I've done it in shorter.
Can we redo the Dead Rising competition, but this time it's just me and Justin?
Yeah, well, it would be entertaining. It wouldn't be entertaining because you guys would just be having civil conversations.
Oh, no, I'll turn it up.
I'll make fun of them.
What, you turn it up like Babe Station?
And it'll be like a tournament. Whoever wins that one goes against you.
Oh, why am I the final boss?
Because you beat Jason.
Oh god.
That's round one though.
No, Jason,
No,
I won.
that's how a tournament works, Jason. There is no round two. You win or you lose.
I'm
What
like
would you say,
fighting.
Jason?
You've seen UK rugby, haven't you?
I've seen some of it.
Like,
I
and
saw
then
like
have
a
you
60
seen our
second.
British?
Yeah.
Have you seen UK football?
No, I saw like a 60-second episode on YouTube that was illegal.
Just to say, our football players are pansies.
I don't play football over here. Football isn't relevant.
I can say that because as soon as
Wait, are we talking about American football or
British football,
so soccer?
it's not fucking soccer.
I mean, Jason,
I don't know.
Jason, it's just a name.
Yeah, but our football players that are pansies, as soon as they get kicked, they roll on the floor like little girls.
So we're talking about soccer.
But in rugby though, proper sport, if you get fucking foul
Jason,
grab,
Jason, what do you mean proper sport? They're both sports.
I
I
One
played
of them-
basketball. I
like this
played.
one.
I like basketball.
Like this camera, in football, yeah, as soon as you roll around like a little girl when you get hurt. But in rugby, if you've broken your
Jason,
arm,
you always say
broken
that.
your-
Jason, you always say that. Jason, you do know pretending to get hurt in our soccer is an actual strategy to win.
Mhm.
Yeah, but it's how we
Think
do
get
it.
hurt.
It's
Well,
pathetic.
Jason, you understand? It's a strategy to win.
Yeah, but it didn't fucking work.
No, it
In
does.
the end.
No, it does, because it runs out the clock.
Mhm.
Like
But
that's why they do it,
but
because
like
it
you
runs
said,
out the
It's the
clock.
same thing. It's like the same thing in boxing. You sell a low blow even though it wasn't a low blow. because it gives you time to catch your
I
breath and
like
recover.
boxing though, because boxing, if I was a boxer, I wouldn't throw my punches. I would go full on.
Well, yeah, I don't think any of them.
That's
any of them
exactly how
throw
you get
punches.
knocked out in the first place, though.
Yeah, because you exert yourself.
Oh, I know anything though, because I've got a mean right hook and I've got
Yeah,
a
I'm
lot
sure
of
you do.
anger.
Yeah, obviously. That's what Big Paul said. You know, Tommy Fury, you know, just completely dominated him 6 rounds. But anyways,
The American has a bazooka.
Like I said,
the Manila boss.
if you saw our play, so if you broke your arm playing it, you still have to play and go through the pain.
Cool. Aren't they heroes?
That's why
Oh, no,
rugby doesn't have any sort of national attention.
Yeah, because it's a
Oh
fucking
no,
barbarian
we
sport.
wear no pants, so we wear nothing. Like what you wear for American, American rugby. That's what I'm calling it. Think of all that padding, but take all of it off, and then go full on. That's what you. When it comes to sport, you
Holy fuck.
don't. Except for ice hockey, then you need padding.
I
that's
don't know
fair
why you're going like full idiot on this thing. Like, we don't really care about sports that much.
Yeah, I've never played football, so I wouldn't know anything about the padding.
enough. Well, I'm Cameron.
I don't play sport. My dad's.
Oh,
into
were you a
sports.
quarterback Chad, Cameron? Or
Oh
something
yeah,
you're not
yeah.
telling us?
I was the star linebacker in high school. I was.
No, it's from
Yeah.
Bandcamp.
You were that blonde guy with the jersey in every 80s movie?
Marching band is a sport, so I gotta
No, it's not.
Okay, why is it not a sport?
Marching band will destroy your pinky toes. I'll just say that.
What'd you say? I didn't hear you. What'd you say, Lee? I didn't hear you.
Marching band will destroy your pinky toes.
It'll destroy your entire fucking foot. But Jason, why isn't marching band?
Because you're just walking, playing an instrument. That's not a sport.
Well, Jason, in soccer, you just run around kicking a little spear.
And you basically fucking made a finger. Oh, and then you're fucking football.
Well, Jason, you do
fucking-
know,
you
Jason, you do
fucking
know, Jason,
annihilate people.
Jason, you do know that marching band. Jason, what do you think marching band is? Do you think it's a parade or an actual song?
It's just people of instruments walking around and playing music.
Jason, you do know when I say marching band, you know I'm not talking about parades.
Yeah.
Okay, well, Jason, you do know that marching bands follow very, very rigid set patterns that if one person fucks up, it fucks up everything.
Mm-hmm.
Cameron, you can't say shit anymore.
we-
You're not part of band anymore.
And we have to memorize like 5 pages of music along with memorizing where we are supposed to go.
Yeah, still
What
not a
instrument
sport.
did you play?
Well,
Cameron?
Jason, there's practice, there's sports,
He
there's
played. I think
strategies,
Cameron
there's
plays the
judges.
tuba.
Wait, hold
Yeah,
on,
it
what'd
wasn't a tuba.
what'd you say, Jason?
No, it wasn't a tuba you played.
I asked Cameron what instrument did you play? Jason said the tuba.
Jason,
And I said-
Jason, you've known me for like 5+ years, and in those 5+ years, I've been in band. How do
I
you?
can't fucking remember what you played.
I played the saxophone.
Oh shit. Cameron's a sax player.
I love the I don't play it anymore though.
I was okay. I got the right type of instrument.
No,
but
you,
he's still
Jason.
blowing
No,
it.
tubas are a
Yeah,
brass.
it's made of metal and it makes sounds.
Jason, tuba's low brass. Saxophone's a woodwind. So
Still
no, Jason. You don't. This is how little you understand about like. Yeah, marching Jason. If there's if something has a competition where you can win trophies and there's judges, then it's a sport.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because like my school, we had a bowling team, which I was on the bowling
Eliminate
team.
SS Demo Squad members.
Um,
Mission.
I mean, it was an after school bowling team, but still. We had a rugby team. We had lacrosse.
Duke of Wellington.
So lacrosse, is that the one with ice and you just fucking flip?
No. No, not at all. What?
I found the fucking Nazis' treasure supply. Holy shit.
This year we had lacrosse, we had rugby, we had bowling, we had basketball, we had football, we had baseball, and we had soccer. I think we had a tennis team. We didn't have a swim team,
Jeff,
at least not that I'm aware of. I think the school has a swim team now. I think it has a swim team now, but it didn't back then.
My school had ping pong and fencing.
We didn't have ping pong or fencing.
My school had ping pong, basketball, baseball, football, soccer. Not football. Soccer, chess.
Somebody at my school wanted to start a wrestling team, but it never caught on.
I always wanted to start.
A gaming one, like the video games.
Of course you would say that, Jason. Of course.
Well, Jason, this is in an era before video games were cool. If anyone would have done that, you'd have gotten the shit kicked out of you almost immediately.
then I'll fucking fight back.
No, you wouldn't. Because I think so, play like 5 football playing jogs have already beat your head in.
I was gonna say that's what the whole football team, baseball team, soccer team all show up, and then the rugby team. So like, we're the rugby team, and then they get the shit kicked out of them too.
I'll still fight back no matter what. I'll stand my ground and I'll fight.
You can't fight back if you have no hands.
I've got my feet.
Yeah,
Can't fight back with a breath infection.
Yeah, we had a bunch of sports. I'm sure I'm missing a few, or maybe I like I said, I don't know if we had a tennis team or not. I'm pretty sure we did. No, we didn't have a golf team. I know somebody tried. Someone tried like golf. I mean, I can understand like some people like it, but it's like, I can tell you all the story of how I learned how to read.
Just read.
Yeah.
This will make for an interesting story.
Okay. Let me get some popcorn.
No.
Go ahead.
Oh, almost fell my gun.
So when I was 6 years old, I was having a lot of difficulty reading.
As you do.
Because my teachers really sucked, and they just didn't give a fuck. And they call my parents in, and they're like, "Your son still doesn't know how to read. We may have to ship him off to like a different school, or just kick him out or whatever. Because he just can't fucking read." And I'm like freaking out because I'm like, "What am I gonna do?" and my parents, they didn't know what to do because they just didn't know what to do. And then my grandmother showed up, and she was like, "You give the boy to me." So this old French lady. And what was fucking amazing is that she taught me how to read in one night, and she actually taught me how to read above my grade level. And that's why I was always so great at English and literature and all this shit, and that eventually led to me studying literature and art and all that. And what was fucking great?
Your grandma was like the Mr. Miyagi of language.
Pretty much.
No, it's just when you said that.
Go get a wax on, wax off, and just know it.
That was on.
When you said you said, "Leave the kid to me," I thought she was Russian for some.
No, she's French. She just leave it to me. Is that what you wanted to hear? Because that's not what French people actually sound like.
No, that's how you say it in a Russian accent.
That wasn't. Whatever. I don't care.
It doesn't speak English, Justin. It's Russian.
Oh, yeah. So anyway. So she taught me how to read above my grade level, and I got in trouble again because then my teacher calls in my parents, and they're like, "We believe that Justin has been faking illiteracy this whole time." and my dad, my awesome dad who I talked about in the previous stream. My dad is like, "Look, lady, first you're bitching that he can't read. Now you're bitching that he's reading too well. Which the fuck is it?" And she's like, "Well, I'll tell you right now, sir, that there is no way that this kid went from being unable to read to being able to read on a 4th grade level in less than a week." and my dad was just like, well, I hate to break the news to you, but maybe you just suck at your fucking job.
That's
And you know
entirely
what?
possible.
And the fucked up thing is, she quit the following week.
Damn.
She quit. She quit the following week, and we got a much better teacher.
Hey, that's good.
Let me just say, I love that the American stereotype for British people has changed so much in just the last 10 years.
V2 rocket.
Stereotype now.
Because like 10 years ago, the British stereotype was that all British people were highly sophisticated and proper. It was like,
Okay,
oh,
I thought you was gonna say just saying wooden teeth.
Well, yeah, that's the stereotype now.
yeah. Well, I was about to say like 10 years ago, yes. So like, what do you think a British person is like? And they'll be like, what with? My name is Sherlock Holmes. I'm here to solve a mystery. I'm prim and proper. I always have tea at 4 o'clock. And I always make sure that my clothes are cleanly pressed. And I'm always on time. And I'm highly responsible. God save the Queen. Now, 10 years later, here's the current British stereotype. Hi, mate! What's going on here, then? Oh, fuck! Me fucking teeth fell out into the sewers. Let me just reach in here and put it in me mouth. Oh, no! A handful of shit that's went in me mouth. Oh, well, tastes just like everything else in fucking England. Ah, breathe that smog and polluted air. Haven't seen the sun for 12 weeks. But hey, everything's still good. Jolly old fucking England it is. Doctor Who, Sherlock, what?
Out of all of that, the only thing was more accurate was the sun.
Yeah, I won't deny
Man,
that.
you're really sucking, Cameron.
Say, Lee?
You're really sucking.
Well, yeah, this is like, I'm up against the fucking SS.
Yeah. I'm taking down most of the Nazis at this point.
Cameron, what difficulty did you put it on?
It's even a set.
That's not true, Jason.
Okay, so Cameron's put it on the most easiest difficulty.
No, Jason, I said
There's something Cameron's not telling us.
Jason, there is a set difficulty.
So something like what do I call it?
Dark
RE4,
Souls.
where you like RE4, if you play
Oh
too
my God,
good,
Jason,
the game gets
you
harder.
are actually an idiot. A set difficulty means there is one difficulty and it does not change, like Dark Souls. Like Dark Souls has a set.
Well, no, Cameron, that's different. Dark Souls is instantly on the hardest difficulty.
Well, no, you don't understand.
No, it is the difficulty it's intended to be played in.
Yeah, it's a set difficulty. This game has a set difficulty.
It's like talking to you guys that has a set difficulty. Like when you guys played, well, I don't know about you, Jason, but Cameron, you played Zombie when you were like a kid, right? In the playground?
Yeah, I'm a zombie!
How did you not do that?
I may have. It's been a while since I've been a small child.
Yeah,
I have no recollection of childhood.
You gotta jog my memory, Lee, because I can't remember.
Well, yeah, everyone. There was always your friends who were like the zombies, and you know there was the other friends who were the humans, and you always had the king zombie. That was like a thing that you did with your friends.
Okay, yeah, I never did this then.
Jason, you needed friends to play it.
Yeah, I never did then.
Good. We got one guy who didn't have any friends, and the other doesn't recollect his childhood.
Wait, Cameron, would you ever play a House of the Dead Overkill?
I like that game. Ooh, we're 91% done with the game. We're gonna finish this today.
Okay, Justin, have you played Overkill?
Yay!
Wait, Cameron, why is your name Nolan?
You just now noticed?
Yes.
Do you know what Nolan's a reference to, Jason?
Nolan North?
No.
Because Slumberland was too big of a word to fit in the save file.
I'm guessing Nolan North.
No.
Then what?
It shows how much you're a fan of the fucking My Friend Cameron channel.
Who's Nolan?
Nolan Man.
Who?
Nolan Man.
Who?
Nolan Man.
A no one man?
Nolan Man.
Yeah, I don't know who he is.
How do you not?
There's
so many comments.
Do you not understand the lore of Cameron's channel?
No.
Holy fuck. That's my character and for your consideration, Jason.
Jesus Christ.
I've never seen that character once.
Yes, you have. It's
What
my-
if Nolan Man met MC Donald?
What?
That would be awesome.
God. There's so many Nazis on stream.
What is it? So many nuts.
Why does the VAR, or why did they give me a gun for only 20 bullets?
It's okay, Cameron.
Why didn't they give me the Thompson? Why didn't they give me like an actual machine gun?
Give me an MP5.
Not
World War
your
II.
stream on the game shouldn't be your worst nightmare.
Oh
It
wait,
should
Cameron,
be
I just realised. Why did
the
you
amount
have
of-
a handgun?
What did you say, Jason? I can't hear what you're doing.
Where's your handgun?
Where's my out? Well, why would I have a handgun? I have like shotguns, rocket launchers, and machine guns.
Cameron, you should every soldier should have a sidearm on them.
Yeah, you would know what a soldier needs because you are in fact a soldier.
Really? I've had family in the army.
Yeah, well, so
Yeah.
am I, but I'm not.
So yeah, I'm Michael Jordan is actually my cousin, so actually I'm an MVP. So you know.
I'm gonna hide. Can I hide in here, or will they spawn behind me?
But yeah, as I was saying, Cameron, these Nazis shouldn't be like your worst worry. It should be the flames on your stream every time they show up on the video.
I just want to point out, Jason, just because you have a relative in the army doesn't mean that you are in the army.
I never said that. Only tonight said, because why did he have his sidearm? Because normal people in the army should have sidearms.
But you're not in the army.
Yeah, that sounds like a Call of Duty thing.
Well,
No.
what if that's an obsolete idea? Yeah, you don't just press the button and the airship
No,
just
but
starts.
if they know where the missile is, couldn't they just nuke it?
What is this rocket supposed to do exactly?
It's like a special experimental German rocket.
Could they nuke the rocket in World War II before the creation of the atomic bomb that ended World War II? I don't know, Jason.
Whoa!
Okay,
I like
couldn't they just,
I like how the scientists just turn back like fucking horror movies. Like, whoa.
Can I get out?
Like, Jason, you're aware the atomic bomb didn't exist prior to the end of World War II, right?
No, I didn't know that.
Oh, is this it? This is a different load.
Wait, hold on. You didn't know? So what? You thought that we were fighting like medieval and revolutionary wars and nuclear bombs?
I thought you had nukes for World War II.
Yeah, at the very
He thought-
end, it was the thing that ended World War II.
He thought we had nukes. He just didn't think we used them.
Oh my god.
Like, we literally invented the atomic bomb at the end of World War II.
Mm-hmm.
That's what ended the war, Jason.
We actually atomic bombs. There are two of them.
Yeah, technically, the nuclear bomb came after the atomic. Because there is a difference. There actually is a difference.
Oh shit! I got a medal awarded. Was it the Medal of Honor?
Like, a lot of people think they're the same thing because they use the same science, but they're actually different.
Is there a bonus mission?
Okay, Justin, would you count as Cameron beating Silent Hill 2? As we never saw the ending rating screen.
Jason, I'll be honest with you. I really just don't care.
Yay! I beat Medal of Honor! Yay!
Cameron could fucking explode right now, and I just wouldn't give a fuck. Cameron could fall and crack his watermelon head, and all the watermelon seeds would fall out of his cranium. and I
Like
wouldn't
Jason,
care.
according to your logic, if you like watch
Oh, the
1 minute
watermelon
of a TV
water.
show,
I
you
would-
watch the entire series. So if I played 1 minute of Silent Hill 2, that means I played Silent Hill 2. So in fact, I guess I did beat Silent Hill 2 according to your logic. Checkmate.
Game set.
So that was Medal of Honor.
Massive damage.
Medal of
Jason,
Honor.
that is your logic. According to you, if you read 1 page of a book, you've read the entire book. If you watch 1 minute of 1 episode of a whole series, you've watched the whole show.
Mm-hmm.
So even if
I'm
Cameron
saying
did,
that we didn't see the ending screen, like the
Yeah, but
ending
Jason,
rating screen.
Jason, according to your logic, I did beat Silent Hill 2.
That is true. That is true. That Cameron, but here's the thing. You still said we still need you.
I mean,
said,
Jason, you're aware that your logic is flawed and makes no sense, right?
I don't care.
Yeah.
I don't care.
Like if I watch one episode of Breaking Bad, that doesn't mean I watched all of Breaking Bad.
Yeah. Apparently, I've played every single Call of Duty game because I've only played one of them.
Yeah.
Wait, but going by Jason's logic, if I see a commercial for a video game, that also means I played the whole game.
I guess
Mhm.
so.
I've never said that.
Well, we're going by your logic.
But we didn't say you said it. We just said according to your logic.
I've never
Guessing
said
by
that in
Jason,
logic.
if
I've never said that in logic.
I slept with a woman, that means I've slept with every single woman in the entire world.
Okay, that means you're a man whore.
A man whore.
I drank one drop of water. I have drank the entire ocean.
I breathed
You know
one.
what? I'm gonna initiate my evil plan. I'm gonna pour Kool-Aid into the ocean
Oh no.
and I'm gonna turn all the water in the world into Kool-Aid. And it's not even gonna be a good flavor. It's gonna be the shittiest
It's
flavor.
gonna be like grape or something.
You
Yeah,
just
it's gonna
go
be
into
like
the
fucking
ocean. You can go into the ocean. All you hear from afar is, oh yeah.
So, Medal of Honor. This is the first Medal of Honor game I've actually beaten.
Yeah. It's the first Medal of Honor ever, Cameron.
I know. I was not expecting it to be as modern. Like, it felt like I was playing a game that released today in terms of like mission structure and controls.
Yeah. Review shit. Uh-huh.
Yeah. I'm probably not going to stream the other Medal of Honors, maybe, but I'll definitely play Underground. I'm going to finish Allied Assault, and this is really good. This is really good. I will definitely be talking about this positively in my video.
What video?
The video where I compare GoldenEye and Medal of Honor.
You have a channel?